Third degree contraband possession is like every HVAC incident that's happened, I think.
Wait, I think I searched second degree.
Yeah, I looked up first, second, and I'm looking at third right now.
I didn't go for first because that would imply that they had a
Thank you,
lot,
fine.
and there likely wouldn't be
Computer, you
cash
want
on
this
them.
frequency?
Was my assumption, but
Radio check.
let's see.
2. Let me swing by.
I mean, this is a tough one no matter what. Like,
Hey, fire.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think. I don't know if a judge will entertain the seizure of anything.
What, money? Or
Even the $100,000. Like,
then at what point, why are we investigating these crimes?
well, I mean, the thing
You
is,
know what
if
I
we can
mean?
articulate it, that's one thing. But how do we articulate that? One, it was illegal, unless he still had a package or packages on him, or unless there was some still in the trunk of whichever vehicle he was in. Unfortunately, storm did hit, so that's going to be a little complicated. Now, if there was a handoff, and they did flee, and they did shoot cops, and they did get caught, and there was packages and dirty money and all that stuff, yes, 100%. There's not a doubt in my mind, especially if he deposited cash. But without the additional packages to prove he ever had a package to begin with, of this specific type, I think that's going to be very hard.
I mean, I have a clear photo of him with the package in his hand, and it looks like a taped up package. It looks like the same exact package that we have photographed in other trunks. But you know,
I mean, we certainly know it's the same kinds of packages, but you bring this in front of a judge and they go, all right, Ventura, how do you know what was handed off was illegal? Typically, the way we do that is finding additional ones. So that's going to become a little complicated. Like, we're not dumb. We see 3 of these packages in your trunk. We saw one in your hand. We saw you go from the trunk to a person, do a handoff. You got something in return. We search you. You have whatever kind of money on their person. Articulating that is very reasonable. But without those extra packages, that's hard.
yeah.
Was the vehicle ocean dumped?
No.
Okay. I was asking
because
because
the ocean, his tires got shot out and pitted.
is Zeke Cypress?
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
normally it's fucking ocean every time. Oh wait, his coquette is 1 VAF from being seized. You got 2 VAFs back to back, January 20th and 21st. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely gonna be tough. If you are able to seize it, actually, I don't think a judge would allow that. Typically, when we have something in our possession, especially during an illegal incident, we don't hand it back, and then the burden of proof shifts to them to prove that it was obtained legally. But because it was something deposited in his bank, we can't forcefully seize it without then proving it. I don't know if
I mean,
if it's still the same.
I can prove that he went from being engaged in transactions straight to the bank to depositing the money. So I can prove that that money was involved with whatever he was doing, and at the moment in time he was in possession of dirty money and oxy, and photographed in possession of a box that he sold. So that 100K is tied into what he was doing. That's why I think I can seize it for investigative purposes. Like, you can't deny that that money had anything to do with it when there's a timestamp.
I don't know if a judge will allow you to seize it unless there is a I don't know, there'd have to be some kind of like a docket post or something where there's a request specifically made, not for the seizure, but for the freezing of a specific amount of money, so it's not touched in the event where they're found guilty or whatever the situation is. What was he ultimately charged with, and did he plead guilty?
He didn't get charged with anything having to do with the money because we couldn't prove anything. You got charged with the possessions of the drug. paraphernalia.
Oh,
There's
wait,
no-
you
there's no
fucked
charge.
yourself then. I don't think you can revisit this situation.
I mean, I maybe not to recharge, but I don't know.
But if you're
Well,
not recharging,
He
like,
wasn't charged with anything, any crime that we're investigating though. Just is it the incident? Is that how the shit works here? I forgot.
I don't recall. I'm assuming it's incident.
Is it incident bound, Bruce? I forgot.
Sorry, what's the question?
It's incident bound, right? Like he wasn't charged with anything having to do with the money. But that doesn't matter because he was charged with shooting the cops.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, this could just be used to set fucking precedent further, but
I mean, is this something that you'd be pursuing on the docket?
for a fucking $6,000 money laundering charge?
But it's not. It's not the $6,000 though. It's the $100,000 that he deposited, right? It's for the.
Well, regardless, I
it's-
can't do that. I can't do that now because he was charged. With
True.
shooting the cops.
That's why I was going to inquire. Like hypothetically, let's say you had the perfect amount of proof now, but you didn't at the time. Like, then what? Because I don't even know how you would start the. How you'd start the process without sort of tying it in with something if everything's already been concluded.
Was the vehicle he had the packages out of one of his personal vehicles? Do you know?
I don't think it was his. He doesn't own a jogger.
Damn.
Really tedious fucking thing to look into, to be honest.
It is straight up. I ain't seen this happen in a very long time.
Yeah, I feel like nobody reports when this is happening. I feel like the locals never call it in.
Where did you see him again?
Just east of the artist island in the alleyway.
So off of Haywick, like one of the side streets.
Yeah, and when I saw the person 3 months ago, they were also off of Haywood too in those alleyways.
Interesting. Because that Peach and Maxwell situation was, I think, also in that general area. I'm not 100% certain, but maybe we just need to patrol these areas a little more.
Yeah, it sounds like people are getting up to some things that we aren't really aware of when it comes to crime. I think we've been so used to just going to pings that.
I need these locals to start snitching out these people when they're doing them, so I can know when it's happening or have an idea when it's happening to go over there and investigate. I can't just sit in the alley for 9 hours and wait for somebody to show up.
Yeah.
With a box. Whatever, we'll see. I mean, I'll bookmark this instance and then keep it in mind. I'll make a tag.
Yeah, I would build just a pattern off it. That's why we use subpoenas, is to find further evidence to stuff, not to, grasp for straws.
Yeah. What should I name the tag, Bruce? What do you think?
Sussy package.
Yeah, actually be something that people will think of when they're looking it up.
I hate tags. I'm gonna be so fucking for real.
I think tags are good.
There's a suspicious packages tag already.
Is there?
No one just use that one?
Searches for reports.
Oh, I made that tag.
Maybe you could put a money laundering tag?
Aries King and the suspicious packages. Stolen ingot documentation. 10 packages.
I could probably ask her about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
get
it was in a
snitch.
stolen vehicle.
Get a snitch. Get a snitch in.
Aries will switch to.
There's a YouTube link in the other thing and evidence in this. I wonder if they caught him in 4K.
Wait, which one?
The Aries King incident
Is there a report?
11063. I don't actually know what that link is, to be clear, but
11063?
Yep.
I'll check it.
you were involved in another situation. Red Gresley. suspicious packages.
That's my original one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where
okay.
they were found, like I said, we were found with the oxy, the dirty money, the clean money, the suspicious packages. Just not witnessed in the handoff. Because we, like I said, I don't think the locals aren't reporting this, so I think we only stumble upon them when we see them in a stolen car, you know?
Yeah.
It's like finding them in the sale is like when the stars align.
So funny because Cade under reports, the report I gave you before, the only person who's put up a report with suspicious packages. Incidents, there's a few, but one of them is yours. There's only 3. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I just tagged 2 of them. The one from today and Aries one. So I was the only one that used the tag so far in incidents.
Well. Oh. Trade receipt. T.
So what's going on with oh, what did they find? SIM cards, SID firearms, things.
Rolled bills, 38,000 or 3,800. Sorry.
So what's the thing that's money we didn't want to pay directly out of the budget?
Okay, so think of Pred using funds provided by the state to purchase the jetpack thingy, right? We right now have the argument of this came directly from our bank account. It's not tied to the BCSO, but it's in the hands of a BCSO member and intended to be used for the BCSO. My concern was that even if we just wanted to borrow the funds for a very brief, like the money's in this account, transfer it immediately, I feel like someone would have the argument of, well, then it was paid for with government funds and therefore it's owned by the department
Government.
and then be repurposed by whoever. And again, you have to consider every 90 days the potential of a new high command exists that may not be aligned with everybody else's vision for the BCSO.
Yeah, I kind of want that place to be a safe space, you know?
Now does that mean that Aspen is invulnerable to having a moment and like trying to get a one up on whoever might end up being high command? No, but I can promise you now it's better than the fucking unknown.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just being real. Attaching ties to state funds, like, you know damn well someone's gonna start fucking looking and be like, oh, the police department, they bought a residential property in Sandy? Really? Why'd they need that?
No, you're so right.
It wouldn't be worth the potential headache where you know damn well if someone hates you, they're going to start looking into shit like that.
You're right. And even though it's the right thing to do for people, people would see it as a wrong thing to do or something.
Not wrong.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get people together where, like, if they want to work in there, they have to work, like, a senior fund shift, you know, and donate money towards the fund. So your contribution is the amount of receipts you put in the mailbox or something. Yeah, and I think it'll also be like nice for Treg when he's working there to like train people and like have people there off duty like with him.
Yeah.
Even if he's not there, but just like, you know, if people want to get hired at like Paradise or the Kebab or Noodles or anything and work those, fuck it. What's the harm? Like,
yeah,
we're opening it, you know?
I 1000% agree.
And then people can get to know some of the people of Los Santos that don't do crime. And maybe we'll be able to 911
Girl, we
every
meet
time someone
them when
gets
they're the
kidnapped.
hostage.
Yeah, but that's so shitty.
I know, it's so fucking shitty.
That's so shit. Or if they work at the shops, we know them. But there's a lot of people that do like Goober and shit that we don't know.
Oh shit, there was a bank truck 27 minutes ago.
Wait.
But we're good.
So, okay, so Jenna sent me 80, Murrogue sent me 70.
I sent 250.
You sent 250. Bruce
Bruce
sent
sent
me
250.
400. So is the rest supposed to come out of the account at some point?
The rest we're going to slowly over time pay you back, I think.
From the account or
from us making money,
I don't-
even if
so-
it just has to be me.
I think it's. I think I don't see a problem in allocating.
Get approval first, though. Speak to the mayor.
Who, but okay.
Speak to the mayor regarding, like, you can just, even if it has to be structured as it's in Aspen's name right now, it has been paid for with personal funds, but you want it to be, you know, the BCSOs essentially.
Yeah.
I just don't think
Then
there's any
getting
problem
approval.
if the sheriff, whatever sheriff at whatever time decides to allocate money in one direction, then
We'll see what happens Friday.
then the next sheriff that comes in can't just be like, I want that money back. I get to take that money back. They could, if they want, sell the house.
Well,
But
it
they
was
couldn't
technically
just-
50% paid by individuals, right?
They couldn't just revert the purchase and ask for all the money back.
Yeah.
You're right, but again, it could be structured in a way where, speaking with the mayor, you can get it paid for by the state, but still remain under Aspen's name, for example.
Yeah, I can talk
Seems
to him.
overcomplicated.
I
Well, no,
agree, but all it
he
takes is one
already-
marshal looking into it and being like, "Oh, really paid
Your
for by the
husband.
state."
They need
Your
something they need
husband.
something better to look into than us buying a bunk bed house.
Girl, I had Barrett waiting for me to fucking speed. I saw that bitch's blip on the fucking GPS, and I had to slow down. All because
You going to the...
Hmm.
Hello? Are you going to that? The 94?
Yeah, I'm down. I just
In
need a
Grapeseed?
screwdriver. I'm coming.
Oh.
I'm coming.
Yeah, go.
Ah, man.
Jenna,
20.
I know that's
okay,
something you
I'm
would
going
want to
42.
do.
I'm going
Yeah.
did
42.
you check to see if your class 2's in Rose's car?
Yes, it is.
I think it's
off of
Gonski's.
Seaview Road, Grapeseed.
Also, I'll talk to Mumbles and figure out what's happening, you know?
Right there, brother.
Yeah.
We have a pretty
No,
open,
not lining up yet.
you know, anything for the North
Good.
conversations. And it doesn't have to be, you have to give us money. It's more, what could be the outcomes of everything?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, just definitely have a conversation. And thing is, Mumbles can say yes, but I think technically Mumbles needs approval from a specific person with how legislation's written or something. So again, you just want to cover all your bases and not have to worry about shit.
But the vest was going before
But
the
I go 42. Y'all have a
Good
good one.
night. Good night. I'll get all the keys and stuff later.
All right. Well,
I hope
you
you
should
have
just.
nightmares of purple balls.
I'm just trying to find them. There's one inside the penumbra, I know.
And I hope you have them of blue balls, Bruce.
The one in Road Scouts.
okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess your husband tells you about my kinks, huh?
Fuck you, Bruce. Fuck
I mean,
you.
vests I'm not so worried about, to be honest. Whatever.
Hey, I didn't realize vests were serialized, by the way.
They are, but like, I'm
not
too
documenting mine.
worried. I'm not too worried about vests, to be honest.
It's not a weapon. Weapon registry.
People have been
Oh,
robbed
wait,
us
wait,
for our vests and
Do you
I
know-
want mine.
Do you know there's an MDT category called weapon registry that the BCSO can't see in the MDT?
Yeah.
You should now.
Okay, good. Good.
I fixed all the permissions.
Thank you.
Should we all change?
Yeah,
I
our-
was
that's
angry
done.
because we already
all
have
change our
enough
reports
dumb
to
shit to deal with.
90 Alpha.
What was
I
it?
saw
Probably.
Astron and a
If
black
there is
sedan
anything,
in
then
the
just
Pink
literally
parking
text me
lot.
and I can fix it. As long as it's not like something crazy, but yeah.
For you. If anybody wants to get involved
Yeah, I
in the
just
race,
changed
It
mine
was
from,
R.
from a report to a weapon
Head up
issue.
there.
Yeah. I think the only people that can't are cadets, but we should be able to change it for them.
Is the status on 77s for the Fleeca? I got a sedan
That's it.
parked at Pink Cage. It drove off from the Fleeca, so I don't know if
Are you
it's...
done?
I'm assuming that it's involved.
What?
Oh, have you noticed a difference with these tires?
This is the bad
Is he
one I'm
right
in
there?
right now.
Oh.
But, a little bit. I mean, I keep running 3D. To be honest, I keep talking myself.
Oh yeah, you're shafted doing that.
We're all right with Jenna now, so we'll see.
I don't know what's going on, by the way. I can't, every time I try to change something, something else happens. The RAM bar has since changed. Can't explain why. I didn't fucking touch it.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah, it's bothering me, and I think it's why it's leading to like the inconsistency. It's
Are you going to MRPD or BCSO?
BCS, so I'm gonna park this up.
Dewey, could you plant the plate while I do the hostage?
Oh, big headache.
Lining
Big headache again. What the fuck?
Don't try to pass the Australian.
Getting hit with the kangaroo kick. It's still inconsistent. I don't know why.
We'll figure it out
It's so... I'm gonna be so fucking for real. I think what's happening is there's something wrong with the tires. Because when you select them, they stick.
They're not spaced right now.
Trust me, I spaced them to where they should be.
You guys joining that race?
As before, and it drove so much worse.
All right, there's a street race queuing up right now at the Grapeseed Toll Lot.
Channel what?
Probably I'm gonna move it to tree.
Okay.
Good luck.
Hold comms for a second. Move the street race channel tree, please. Channel tree. Ready, check.
We're gonna do this every time now.
Charlie 1 from Hotel 44.
All right, chat, I'm calling it. Thank y'all so much for all love support. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for the follows, host rates, bits, donations, subs, get subs, resubs. I say this each and every time. I genuinely cannot have asked a better community to be built around this channel. So thank y'all for being absolutely amazing. If y'all haven't already, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Curvyelephant. Join our Discord, discord.gg/Curvyelephant. And if you enjoyed what you saw today, give me a follow on Twitch. I'd appreciate that as well. I am sending y'all off to... Who should I send you off to? Oh. My background just changed. What the fuck? Kel, say less. Here we are. So chat, I be live tomorrow, and I hope to see y'all there.